This coming Thursday, the 20th of March, sees the return of arguably the finest urban folk festival in the UK. Yes, Manchester Folk Festival returns, spread across multiple venues with a wide range of artists. If you don't know about it, stay tuned. If you know about it, want to know more, stay tuned. Or if you're going already, stay tuned. Enjoy the episode. So, Manchester Folk Festival.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. I think it's one of those genres, folk, that it's so broad, isn't it? That I think there's something there pretty much for everyone. And it's also in some great venues as well that people might not otherwise try.
And we'll talk about those in a minute. But just for the viewers, so it takes place this coming Thursday evening. I think it starts on the 20th of March. If you're watching this after the event, unlucky, but it'll be running again the following year. So get along to that one as well. It's been running since 2017 and set up by a charity called Sound Roots.
Yeah, and it's. I suppose their aim is they just take over the city for the weekends. There's a variety of, I suppose, well-known performers, some lesser-known performers, some really interesting collaborations just for the festival, some one-off smaller events as well. So it's something you can just sort of dip into if you want to pay a bit more for an artist or go to a free event. Then, I think there's something for everyone there.
Yeah. So we've got free events, and as you say, you can pay to go to some of the concerts as well, either via a wristband, so check online for availability, or you can just buy a ticket for individual events and just rock up and enjoy it. And we do like to promote the more grassroots venues on this channel, and there are some fantastic venues across the city, mainly based around the Northern Quarter, which has got a great buzz about it. Lots of kind of bohemian-style bars and independent record stores and these great venues as well.
Yeah, I think they've been, clearly, when they've curated this, they've thought very carefully about matching the artists, the venues, haven't they, as well, and not necessarily gone for your traditional music venues. So, locating it in Northern Quarter and Coates, I think, is an important part, isn't it, about creating that theme around it. And places like Castle Hotel in Northern Quarter, which is a great pub, but it's also a really lovely little music venue as well, isn't it? And the Halle venues in Ancoats is used for several, because they've got at least two venues there. Band on the Wall is another one, isn't it?
The Band on the Wall, yes, and that is the hub of the festival. They've got lots of events there, and the Band on the Wall is one of my favourite venues in Manchester. It's got such a history. I think it's 200-year history, hasn't it? Yeah, and obviously it's changed a lot over time. Was relatively recently renovated, and it hosts some quite big names in the past. I think in the 60s it was quite jazz focused, and then in the 70s, 80s you had bands like The Fall and Joy Division and the Buzzcocks starting out there, so it's a great venue.
I saw, I think I mentioned in a previous episode, Hannah Scott play at the side venue Band on the Wall as well, which is a lovely, trying to replicate, I suppose, that London cafe bar venue feel to it as well. And I don't know whether that was a precursor to the festival, but certainly she referenced it as a sort of either late for last year's or early for this year's as well. But it's a lovely venue, and the main venue in Band of the Wall as well. I love it. You've got the option of standing or sitting as well, and going upstairs as well. So as you get older, it's nice to have that option as well. But it's great acoustics in that venue as well.
That's right. And some of the smaller venues, like you mentioned, like the Castle Hotel. In fact, I'm hoping to go to see Yoshika Colwell, who's a really up-and-coming contemporary folk singer, which some of the viewers might remember. I reviewed one of her singles earlier in the year, last year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing her play. It's such a small venue. And I think if you look at the price, the value for money is amazing. You can pay that amount just to go and see a big-name artist at Co-op Live, yet you've got this option to get really intimate, close up to the artists, which for the same money, lots of artists, in fact.
Yeah, they're really quite intimate venues, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know whether I say this now, because I think where I came, I decided a while ago that this was something I might want to get involved and volunteer with. Yeah. So, I'm volunteering. I got to remember where, actually. It's certainly Friday Saturday, maybe the Sunday, at the Halle in Ancoats as well.
Brilliant.
So if you come along and say hello. And it's great because I get to see a whole sort of gamut of different artists play over the course of those few days as well. Hopefully, and be very courteous and welcoming, be the face person of give me a ticket, please. Can I stamp that? Whatever it is. But I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to getting involved with it, actually.
So do you know what role you're playing in the volunteering?
I am front of house.
Front of house.
Which I assume doesn't mean going on stage and say, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here is...
But you never know, Neil.
Well, maybe that's what it is. I think it's more likely to be bride or groom, or give you a ticket, that sort of... The smiley, welcoming face of the festival as people come in. But I am really looking forward to it, actually. A lot of fun.
There's so many good artists playing as well. I think there's over 20 artists playing each night. Some really good ones in there.
And what I really like about it is that they've created some bespoke, I think, partnerships and collaborations here as well, with artists from different continents coming together and just one-off projects just for the festival. And one of the things I think we're quite keen to do, isn't it, as well, is that maybe we get the chance to share those stories during the festival itself as well with people.
That'd be great.
Hopefully we can get the chance maybe to speak to one or two of the artists, maybe some of the lesser known ones, really raise awareness of those, as well as dig in a bit to the experience of what it's like to attend and even to work and volunteer at the festival as well. So that's something we're hoping we can pull together and share with everyone later.
I'll look forward to it. So hopefully you'll bump into us at the festival, those who are coming along, and say hello. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you can attend.
Definitely. And if you do see us and you don't like what we're doing, I'm Gary, and that's Gary as well. So, but it'd be great. Just come say hello and say hello.
Yeah, brilliant.
Might even interview you. Okay. All right.
Look forward to it.